Hey, welcome back to Bathwinger. So 2025 has been really tough on the aviation market, and it's been depressing. The headlines that come out with accidents happening, you hear about pilots being furloughed, nobody's getting hired, nobody's being able to upgrade to captain. And so we've all been stuck kind of waiting for some good news to happen, something exciting. And so I love it when that happens. And I just came across, there's a policy, if you followed the news, there's this one big beautiful bill that Congress is moving through, and it's something that Trump wants to pass. It's a monstrosity. It's 1,000 pages long, but there's one thing in there that I've seen cause a boom in aviation during Trump's first administration, and I think it's going to happen again. So this is super exciting news. I'm happy to share it. I'm going to tell you what the policy is, how it works, and how you can personally benefit from this policy this year in aviation if you're ready for it. So stay tuned and we'll get into it. Let's roll the intro.
Cruising down the highway, windows down low, sunset paints the sky in a fiery glow. Mountains rise up, touching clouds above, valleys below filled with whispers of love.
This is really exciting news. I came across this and I was like, this is going to be great. I knew that they had been talking about it, and it's a big thing for Trump. And leave if you have a comment or an opinion on this stuff, because I know some people don't like Trump and some of these policies. Let me know what you think. Maybe there's something I'm missing here, but I think this one particular thing is going to be really good for aviation. I've seen it before. And so a couple weeks ago, in an address to Congress, Trump stated, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we'll provide 100% expensing retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And what Trump was referring to was called bonus depreciation. And the way that bonus depreciation works, I'm going to tell you how you can benefit from it at the end, but it's important to understand what this does. So in the first Trump administration, he was able to pass this through. It allows corporations to expense 100% of an asset, and this includes airplanes. So if a company buys an airplane, they can write off 100% of the cost of that airplane in the first year. And after that, it goes down by 20% every year. So the first year you got 100%, the next year you got 80, 60, and so on. Right now, that bonus depreciation is sitting at 40%. And what I saw, I started flying this Cirrus, kind of as this came out, and I saw small businesses start to buy Cirruses. And this, brand new Cirrus is going to cost about $1.2 million. And they were able to write that off 100%. And then they didn't pay taxes on it. So effectively, they're not paying $1.2 million for an airplane because they can write this off and save on taxes. And if they didn't spend that money, the government's just going to take it in taxes. And so this encourages businesses to get out and spend money, which kind of is going to spur the economy. If companies are out spending money, that's going to provide jobs and so on down the line. So what you'll see right now is it's at 40%. So companies aren't as incentivized. And I've seen this. I fly for a couple of clients. Currently, my main client is Bathfitter, and they've been a little hesitant. They've wanted to upgrade their airplane, but the bonus depreciation is only 40%, so they're kind of holding off. But now that that's going to hit 100%, they could be incentivized to buy something bigger, maybe an M700 that costs $3 million, and then they won't pay taxes, potentially at all, depending on what their profit from their companies had been. I've made a video on this. You might have seen it. It's how to become a corporate pilot with 600 hours. I'll post it here so that you can go view it. Check that out. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is going to be a great thing for aviation. Until I see you next time, fly safe.